All right, all right, all right. Do 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 do. Excuse me. Do 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 do. All right. Welcome in, my friends. You already know. Hello, Megan. Hello, Witchy Jinx. Hope you are well. Thank you for the heart me. Hi, Sassy Girl. Hi, Aries. Welcome in, you guys. Hope you are having a wonderful Saturday. I kid you not. Do 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 do. Welcome in, my friends. So we meet again. Hello, Jen. How are you today? How goes it? What is going on, you guys? Is it another beautiful Saturday? I think it is. It's gorgeous outside, by the way. Loving song time. Hello, Emily. How are we, my TikTok family? Oh yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous outside today. For your birthday? Oh, happy birthday. Is it your birthday today? Is it Aries season already? I can picture you singing everything to your kids. You know, I have my moments. I do sing song a lot to them though. Love and light, Gideon. Oh, happy birthday. I'm here. Oh, thank goodness. My goodness. Whew. Thank you, Kaylee. Thank you for being here. Doing good. How are you? You know, I'm Peachy. Hi, Feisty Nugget. I broke character. Hey, Feisty Nugget. Welcome in, Captain Jacob. Let's go. Captain. Yeah, one day. Hello, Brenda. Good morning. Captain Jacob. Oh, I see, because we had the Captain Planet reference. Yeah. I was thinking, like, I went straight literal, like, yeah, you know, I could get a boat one day. Like, that'd be cool. Hi from Newfoundland, Canada. Well, hello. I feel like Newfoundland's, like, way up there, and it's, like, cold AF. And, like, you have 2 days of spring, and then it goes back to winter again. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's where you're from? You guys have to be really, really warm-blooded. Not cold here? Okay, maybe I'm just mistaken. It's not cold here. Is that an opinion? Or is that no snow at the moment? That doesn't mean it's not cold. Some of us can't handle the cold, so maybe you have warmer hearts. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Canadians, that's why y'all so friendly. You have warmer hearts to keep you thawed through all of that. That's probably what it is. Too cold to snow? See? No thanks. No thanks, you can keep that. Alberta's cold, I bet. No thank you. It's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But then again, never mind. There's some countries that are far up north that are not as friendly. So then maybe it's just in the water or something. I don't know. Maybe it's in the moose. Anyway, hello, my friends. Yeah, it's only true for Canadians, because if you go into Asia, some of that cold area is not nearly as friendly. Hello, Erica. Is that a moose? Oh yeah, nice. We had mid to high 90s for a week, and we'll be into next week. Oh, it sounds great. In our igloo. Aye. Hello, wishful thinking. All right, guys. Welcome in. For those who do not know me, my name is Jacob Sasko. We're all about please, thank you, and sorry. It's like, especially it's sorry. I know. I clocked you guys. I get it. Hello, Mama Dawn. Sorry, it takes me so long to read that it's so small. And my eyes, guys, I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? Like, my eyes are not doing what they used to do. Whew. Anyway, so, welcome in. Yeah, for those who don't know me, my name is Jacob Sasko. Thanks for the follow, Bree. I do appreciate that. And welcome to the family. I'm a psychic medium. I've been communicating with spirits for 24 years. Something happens to you guys at 48. It's true. It's true. It's a thing. Hi, Lynn. Been doing this for 24 years. That is not hyperbole. I know a lot of people embellish. I'm natural born, seeing them and being scared of them. But I didn't start talking to them until I was 16 years old. Because I was just like, I'm not going to be afraid for the rest of my life. So how do I talk to these people so that they can stop freaking me out? You're turning 50 on the 1st? Ooh, happy early birthday. Are you joking? Is that an April Fool's joke? Just kidding. You probably get that a lot. You watch my life for 400 minutes? That's almost a full-time job. That's a lot. Oh, I wish. Yeah, I know the feeling. 40 was rough. This was a rough birthday for me, personally. I started to see them at age 8, started talking to them at age 13. That's awesome. Yeah, I was too scared. I was honestly too scared, but I was also agnostic from 14 to 16. Which coincides with like the most terrified I was. Thanks, y'all. Hey, what's going on, Mel? There are a lot worse things they could be doing. 50 was rough for you? I'll keep that in mind. Hopefully 50. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, let's get this party started. So yeah, I've been doing this for quite a while. Sorry, seeing a 7 still scares my family. Yup. I was scared till my dad told me he could hear them, then I embraced it. That's awesome. Yeah, see, my mom, she sees things as well, and she was terrified of it. She hears things, sees things, all that stuff. She was terrified of it. My grandma was a psychic medium. May she rest in peace. She passed when I was 5, so I didn't have the help there. My uncle was a psychic medium. No one knew where the heck that guy was at. Well, maybe somebody did. I didn't. So, hi, Lindsay. So yeah, so long story short, I think it'd be helpful having somebody that's close to you being like, hey, look, it's okay, you know? Is Travis watching over me? He was my BSF. He passed. Yeah, of course. Everyone's watching over everybody, guys. I always believed it was in my blood. It's on my mom and dad's side. Nice. How's it going? Going pretty good. Hi, Amy. Yeah, it's good to see you, dear. Yeah, so the thing is, like, that's the nature versus nurture aspect, right? First off, spirit communication is intrinsic to the soul. All souls can communicate with other souls, which is why people that don't proclaim to be psychic mediums sometimes hear things or see things, or past pets. Yeah, for sure. I've pulled through some random animals. But anyway, but the nature aspect is like, okay, the human ear hears down to 20 hertz and up to 1,000, roughly, right? Is the average normal range. Extrasensory perception would be perception beyond those ranges, you know, and you can work on your hearing to get it stronger, to get the range to be wider, and that would make, you know, that would be the nurture aspect of it. So anyway. Lost 4 people in 1 year and 3 months, too many people. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, social work. I'm so sorry. Chances are people just want to say hey and that they're okay and that they love you and they're around you. It's typically, I've been doing this 24 years, that's typically it's the same song and dance over and over again with different flavors of different evidence and different information. So how do you differentiate good spirit from an evil spirit? The feeling. So they can mimic light. They can mimic what they look like. They can mimic, you know, sounds. But the feeling, they can't feel like love. The feeling is the way is my litmus test for them personally. They come through electronics for me. Lights. My daughter just went to the army. Is in Germany now. Graduated. Sounds going. Awesome. I love the army. Is there a different distinction between human and animal souls? Can they communicate? So animal souls know they come forward as animals to me, but that doesn't mean that they're relegated or that that they're forced to, just that they do in order for you to understand that that's what they are, right? Or who they were to you. Do they change into, like, are they the same? I don't know, to be honest. I just know how I perceive it in order to deliver the messages, and I would perceive it in the way that you would be able to say, yes, that's my dog, you know? Do our loved ones suffer if they see us suffering? No, they understand the beauty in the lesson, and like, that's why your guardian angel steps out of the way when you get hit by something. It's because they know there's lessons, and they love you too much to get in the way of your growth. Seems so weird there's an afterlife. Like, I always want to know, what's the point? Learning, growth, evolution. Interesting, Brie. Yeah, that's very interesting. I have hearing loss due to an accident 10 years ago, and I hear them better than I do the living. That's very interesting. There's a it's a book, I can't remember the author, but I think it's called Light of Love or something of that nature, where there's a woman who went blind who started seeing Mother Mary and stuff. I think it's called Light of Love. Happy Saturday, Lee. Hi from Shield Maiden in Denmark. Hello. Man, Denmark has the right idea, man. They really do. I'm pretty sure it's free college, healthcare. I mean, they pay for it with their taxes and stuff, but livable. Like, everyone I met from Denmark was like really satisfied. Because I was out in Afghanistan and met a lot of Denmark soldiers, the Vikings, right? And they all seemed very satisfied with their country. And like, I don't know if you guys remember when Trump had said, blah blah blah, why don't we get people from these instead of these shithole countries, or whatever the hell he said. And I was like, so hey guys, you guys made the list, how do y'all feel? It was just busting their chops about it, and it was just so stupid. Anyway, do you do readings? How do I get one? Yeah, I do readings. Weekend so far so good, Kathleen. Do your parents or extended family have these gifts? Yeah, I appreciate what you're doing, and I do not believe I will find peace until I too find a way. Okay, well, to use my gifts to provide a service, but do not know really where to start. Interesting. Well, I would start with your why. What pushes you forward so hard, that matters so much to you? What gift do you have to give to the world that, like, if you really thought about it, you could cry? And if you can't cry about it, it's not your why. I have my why. I have a vision board right here. I'm not gonna tell you guys what's on it, but it's very ambitious, and it's intimidating, but I could cry about it. Gifts inherited. Having ranges that are slightly beyond normal range is inherited. Working hard to develop them and strengthen them is the nurture aspect. Yeah, may help a little bit, Brie. I rebuke Cheeto Man. Yeah, well, anyway. Interesting. That's really interesting, Carrie Ann. Alright, y'all. Are these elites going down for? I hope so, TJ. I really do. I'm pretty sure they will. Because the top is crumbling. It's the age of Aquarius. We're leaving the age of Pisces. So, which is like the fish sign, and why like Jesus had the fish or whatever, supposedly. I don't freaking know, but anyway, yeah, supposedly the top's supposed to crumble. Like, so we shall see. I hope so. Remote viewing is fun. Yeah. It's me, Aquarius. Me too, home slice. Aqua gang, let's go. All right, yeah. So guys, I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing this for 24 years. Ooh, I downloaded. I do download my TikTok lives and upload them to my YT channel. So if you get a reading from me, you can find it on. Just jot down the date, and you can find it on my YT channel at a later date. It takes forever. That's why I do it during the stream. Sometimes it takes like a super long time to download just one of them. So. Anyway, I have a couple more slated to upload today. I'm catching up. I was really far behind you guys. January 16th and January 14th are going up today. One of them failed. So one of them early January failed. Like I couldn't get it. And there's another one that failed on TikTok side, but that one failed on YT side, and it just is what it is. So I do the best I can with it. But anyway, Aquarius Blaze, let's go. You're a Libra. Oh, okay. Little air action. Cancer. Okay. Anywho, yes. So what the hell was I even talking about, you guys? Yeah. So I do psychic mediumship here on stream. I read a superfan every single stream. I do have spots available potentially on my website. You can find that here in the Service Plus. Hi, Maria. Good to see you. I'm gonna pin that so you guys can see it. Thanks for the squirrel emojis, Gideon. Yeah, I was squirreling pretty hard. You caught me. Yeah, I have a 10-minute spot and a 20-minute spot available. So first come, first serve on those. Yeah, I'm happy to serve whoever. It's the 21st today. So 1, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. All right, so we're kind of on track. You're going to see a lot of me next week, by the way. I'll be on here a lot. But anyway, I read one superfan every single stream for a minimum of 31. We have 13 left. For this month, we're gonna smash the 31, by the way, because next week I'm gonna go hard. I'm probably gonna pass that next week, potentially. We'll see. But anyway, and then when we get to a higher number of superfans, I'll probably modify how much I'm giving. But for right now, like, the amount of readings I'm giving, 31 readings, for example, minimum in March, is very disproportionate towards how much I receive from it. So it's still super high value for you guys. So once that starts to become a little closer, I will increase the value again for the super fans. So anyway, thanks for the squirrels, Amy. I do appreciate you. Okay. Does it impact the reading if I have anxiety about it? Potentially. Your anxiety may constrict the channel. In all honesty. Potentially. But not necessarily. But potentially. This is what it is. But the good thing about my readings is that there's a full refund. Like, if I can't make a solid connection, and you guys have seen me, if you've been here for any amount of time, you've seen me refund. Like, no question. I refund. I'm probably the most refunding psychic medium on TikTok. Like, do you do reading here online? Do I book it on the website? Yeah, book it on the website. I do it here online. Yep, you'll see how it works. But yeah, I'm probably like the number one refunding psychic medium. Like, there are readings that people are like, I refund them, and they're like, why did you refund it? And I'm like, it just wasn't good enough. Like, that'll happen. Anywho, alright. So, I think we should start. Also, I have a small audience coming up on the 28th of March that there's still seats available. There's only 30 people total that are allowed, and there's still seats available for that. So, go grab those tickets. It's only $25 for a ticket, and 6 readings minimum will occur there, so it's at least a 20% chance for only 25 doll hairs, and it's an awesome time. So there's that. When I did readings the same, seems wrong if you can't get enough. Yeah, that's why I give to the reading the first day I was in here. You showed integrity. Wait, what? To start, it was an authentic answer. I so agree. Would like to chat some more. PM me if you can. I'm not. I honestly, like, I try to engage with people as much as I can, honestly, but I'm one person, and there's a lot of y'all. I do what I can though to respond to things, but if you're hoping to have a full-blown conversation, I mean, if you book a coaching session, we can break down whatever it is, you know. But yeah, I don't, unfortunately, there's only one of me, and as much as I'd love to sit down and talk with every single person, and like, I Just I don't have the bandwidth. Like full disclosure. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you about any of it, you know. But I care deeply about all of you, you know. But it just is what it is. So I'm not gonna sit here and like pretend like, yeah, DM me, we can have a long ass conversation. I'm not gonna be fake to your face at all, like at all. And you may not like the answer I give you, right? But I'm gonna be real. I'm an Aquarius, man. Like, I don't know any. Well, yeah, no, I do. I'll say I don't know any liar Aquariuses, but I do. I do. Well, anyway. I mean, that'd be an Aquarius thing. Hi, Scotch Thistle. Maybe just be an integrity thing. But anyway, whatever. Like let's just move on. I do not many but two. Yeah. I was like, wait a second. Yeah. No, there's one. Jumped right in my head. I was like, oh yeah, never mind. I can't say that. But anyway, whatever. His nightmare. Ooh, it's terrifying. Terrifying. I'm a his. That's a terrifying username. Thanks for the follow, though. Please don't scare me too much. Okay. All right. Cool. So let's get this party started. If you do book a spot, it's not going to go at the exact time that you book it for. Just throwing that out there. And if you're not here when I call on you, then I'll just refund you. That's fine. Not a problem. Well, looks like I need to change these times to give you guys a little bit more time to book them. I'll go for 222. We'll save that. We'll save it for 222. Because it looks like nobody's booked yet, which is fine. So I'm going to do a super fan, and then if somebody books, great. We'll dive into that, and then if not, jump off and cook dinner. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. We'll get it rolling. Okay. All right, let's go. All right, so super fans. I read one superfan every single stream for a minimum of 31. Like I said, we have 13 left this month, and I'm going to do one now. So superfan is this thing up here. It's the monthly subscription. It's super high value because, oops, cancel. Okay, cool. Thanks for the squirrels. I do appreciate that, yeah. Thanks, Witchy, for lucky 13. I know, right? I love 13. All right, let's get it going. So, super fans, you know what to do. Just put a relationship, no names, no dates, no details. If you have a question you want to put in there with it, that's fine. And just copy and paste as many times as possible. I'll do my best to connect with that person for you. And thanks you all for being here. I'm gonna close my eyes, tap the screen, and whoever I land on is the super fan, you know, that we're gonna read today. So let's do it. I'll do the best I can for you guys now. All right, I'll try this one. Know that I've ever read you before, so that's exciting. But if I have, I apologize. If I have, I apologize. Did I mark you? Marielle, can you say hi in the chat for me, please, dear? I think I did it right. Thanks for the rose and the heart, me, Debbie. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, Marielle, could you say hello? I'm sorry, Mima. Everyone's with you. Thanks for the heartbeat. Jean Walkin Buttercup, is that what that's? Or Jen Ewok and Butter. It's all lowercase. I have no idea what your name's supposed to mean. But thank you. Oh, Marielle. Thanks for the heart, me, Allison. I do appreciate you. Yeah. Do.
Hey.
Jenny walking buttercup. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Hey, okay, perfect. I don't know if there's a delay on your side or what, but if you could just put yes, no, maybe, I don't know, as fast as possible during the reading, the speed of your response is going to greatly influence the power of our connection. Like, straight up, just is what it is. So just try to do yes, no, maybe, I don't know, as fast as possible to the things I say. You're looking for a friend. I'll do the best I can to pluck them out of the energy. I do struggle with friends sometimes because I'm very, very visual with how I do this, which you may know, but I'm just going to lay it out there. So I use family trees to find the person you're looking for. Since friends don't have a line directly to you, sometimes I struggle. So on your side, if you could just ask your friend, just say it in your head or say it out loud, tell them by name, hey person, can you go talk to this guy? It would mean a lot to me, that sort of thing. And I'll try to pluck him out of your energy, okay? And really for friends, I just have to hope it's the first person, or even, I just have to hope that it's the right person that comes in first. Because it's just a weak spot in my process. But I'll do everything I can for you, regardless, and no matter how this goes, your friends around you, okay? Does all that make sense? I'm not sure I'm going to be able to read you with as much of a delay as we have on stream. Yeah. Marielle, send me a message. I'm going to follow you back. Send me a message on this account. I'll get you a ticket to the small audience. I'm not going to be able to read you on stream. It's way too much. I'm gonna need back and forth, and I can't have it from you, it seems. But everyone's with you, and I'm gonna have to move on to the next one. So send me a message, please. We'll have another super fan. I don't know if I should count that. I'm not gonna count it. So let me just jot myself a note. Small audience. Ticket. Now, yeah, there's no guarantee for reading on small audience, but I'll give you something. Because if I can't, if I can't, I don't have back and forth, I'm not gonna make a connection with you. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes and do it again. But I made a note to send you a small audience ticket. Yeah. All right, Super Fancy, up to you thing. That's so funny. That's so funny. So funny. So funny. I think I did that right. Fit for a princess. Can you say hi in the chat for me, please, dear?
Hey.
Alright, cool. Got you. Oh, it's not. Still didn't mark you. Maybe one more time. Thank you. Work for my kid today. Grandmother. You were asking for grandmother, correct?
Hey.
Alright, perfect. That works. Got you locked in. Alright, cool.
Yes, please.
I'll do the best I can to connect with her for you, okay, dear? Hey, everybody. Alright, so I'm going to be locked in and doing this reading, guys. So I'm not going to see chat. Please follow the mods. Please be kind to one another. Kindness goes a long way. It's free to be kind. You'll lose access to this space by not. It just is what it is. This is a safe space, and the mods work very hard to maintain that, and like, just please be kind. Okay? Big shout out to the mods as well, because you guys are incredible. Increíble. Alright, grandma. Alright, let's lock in. Grandma. Okay, there's you. Grandma. You looking for mom's mom?
Yes.
And is this the woman with the I would call this like loose curls or like wavy hair with curl to it? It's probably more of an accurate description. Salt and pepper hair, kind of like bunches up right here. And would you understand her to be like medium heavy body type, or like curvy but medium heavy, or like
yes.
she's like, the way she says it, well, I could use to shed a couple, you know, like she says it like, you know. Anyway, let's move on. And do you also understand respiratory distress and failure connected here, or trouble breathing connected with the end of life story?
No.
Interesting. Is this the L name, like Lorraine? Or Lor?
No.
Oh, okay. Got you. Interesting. Obviously you're not the right one, so please step back. Do you understand who this would be? It's like an L name. I mean, it could be first, middle, or last, but this person is definitely connected to mom's mom, so it's right there in the family tree. With the same look, glasses, that body type, the respiratory. There's heart issues as well. The heart's weakening, but it's like tied to the the circulatory issues. But this is both breathing and circulatory. I'm getting cold fingers, cold toes, like that sort of thing connected here as well. So it's definitely weakening heart aspect. And there's a lore. I'm pretty sure it's lore, like Lorraine, Lorelai, Laura, Lori.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, no worries. Just hold on to it. This is a whole person over here. Look for mom's mom. Now your mom's alive, correct?
Yes.
And she's the woman with the really straight hair that's like cut short, almost like a pixie cut or something very similar. Like blondish colored. Or light?
Kind of, but gray.
Okay, or light colored. But does it have that look with the straight hair and it goes straight, and there's sometimes some hair is kind of sticking up a little bit, but it's like that sort of look where like it's short and like around mostly
Short bob.
Let me look at what a bob is. Sorry guys, I'm a guy, so I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, no, I could go with that. I could go with that. Not if it's on both sides, though. No, I don't know if I can go with that. No, I don't think I can go with that. I think this is looking shorter than that. I was trying to, like, triangulate.
All the same length around.
Yeah, no, that's not it. That's not it. It's shorter on the sides and longer up top. That's not it. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. So we hit strike 3. I'd be giving you a refund, but I'm going to try to push past it and see if I can get anything out of it. Since it's super fan, there's no, like, time stress or there's no strike stress. But if I absolutely can't get a connection, then I just don't count it and keep pushing, you know. I'll give you a little bit of extra effort, and hopefully they help me out.
If not, I am happy with spirit guides with my permission.
We can try spirit guides and then seeing if they'll leverage back to family. We can try that. Let's try a workaround. Let's do that. We'll do a little workaround. See if maybe spirit guides, like, will give you something and then kind of tie it back and bring some of your family over. I'm cool with trying something different. Okay, the very first thing spirit guides are talking about are like I think everyone has, well, not everyone. Hold on, let me just get my mind out of it and just give you exactly it's coming in. Okay, do you understand the struggle to keep everything floating right now? Like, that not only is there a time deficit, but this feels like a financial gap sort of situation as well. They're also talking about here in the last like 2 days, talking about or thinking about branching out or offering new stuff or like pivoting and adding to the catalog or whatever the.
Yes, for sure, time, not financial.
Do you understand this desire to branch out and like add to the catalog something that's not in your niche? This is like going into like something that's like more. It's less. It's more inclusive to men. if you will, or like you could grab, like there's like this sort of energy. It's like offering men's items or offering like
Always adding more lol and yes, more men's items.
okay. And there was something that came in 2 days ago that they're talking about, where it's like 2 days ago there was this idea to do something, and there's like that's gonna take too much work is what they're talking about. So this would have been, I guess, on Thursday. Or 2 hours ago.
Always too much work.
Now, do you understand? I do feel like there's one young lady that works with you, or that I don't know if this is like a personal assistant, or if it's like with someone you offload tasks to. There's already one person in this position, correct?
She is coming to work with me very soon.
Okay. The way it's coming in is that you may need two, but do your thing. Just keep that in mind, that you may be expanding to a second one faster than you are. Oh no, feel like you already know you need to. Okay. But finding them's the tricky part. Okay, let's keep moving. That's not... She was looking for her grandma. Can we bring some evidence about grandma? Is that possible? Dad's mom is in spirit as well, correct?
Yes.
Is this the woman with the pure white hair that's like very, very curly, like puffy sort of situation?
No.
Why can't I lock in on any of your people? It's like nothing I feel like I've tried reading before and have been unsuccessful in the past. And like, I can't lock in on your people to save my life. Nothing that comes in is like words.
Her name is shortened to the L name though.
I don't know why I perpetually struggle locking in on your people, darling. I'm so sorry.
And she does have the pixie cut.
Well, it's not laying down where it's supposed to, so those are still strikes to me. Yeah, and so no. Because I know that's false, right? Because L name came in again, talking about the other one. This is not laying down correctly, Princess. I'm really sorry. This is not. I can't get them to like work in a way that makes sense to me, and I'm not even sure if I really had a strong or the strongest connection with. I'm like doubting everything about all of this right now, so I'm not even going to count this as a reading. I tried. I did the best I could. I'm not even going to count this as a super fan read, guys. That's so far below.
You got bobbed the last time, lol.
Oh, well, I don't even know what the hell's going on. Everyone's with you. I'm sorry. I wasn't more helpful today. I'm really sorry. I tried. I tried. I did.
Thank
guys,
you for trying. I appreciate you.
Yeah, guys, please send light and love over to Fit for a Princess. I'm sorry, darling. I tried. I'm not even counting that. I'm not even going to count that. You still owe 13 to super fans. Let's see what's going on with this. Excuse me. Alright, well, we'll try this paid one. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm no stranger to refunds, so we'll see what happens. It might just be a bad day for me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If you purchase a spot, can you put the first 3 letters of your name here in the chat for me, please? And then I put up another 10-minute spot on my website. And there's a 20-minute spot as well. Here in a second. There you are. Yeah, bad days happen. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You know. Whatever. I'm gonna keep showing up regardless. So. And you're gonna get a high quality reading or a refund. Like, that's it. It's like there's no middle ground for that. All right, Dandelion, can you say hi in the chat for me, please, dear? Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, my friend.
What's up, buddy? What can I do for you today, dear? Ready to download? Well, see, I have to click it again. It's
My grandmother, please.
Roger that. I'll do the best I can to connect with her for you. Alright. Let's try over a brand new page. I think I cleansed. I'm doing it again anyway. I do it again anyway. Ugh. Let me shake that off. Thanks for the follow, Jules. Oh man. And all of the planets are direct. Like there's no excuse for lack of connectivity. So, so it's got it. If it's not working, it's a me thing. So.
It'll be okay either way.
Yeah, exactly. You know. Thanks for relieving the pressure. I'll do my best, the best I can for you, dear. So you're looking for grandmother. All right, let's go. Grandma. All right, let's go. You have a sister and a brother, correct?
No, just one brother that I know.
Strike one. The brother's older though, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a strike one. It came in as older brother and younger sister energy. There's 3, so I don't know. I'm gonna throw that out there, but one could be a miscarriage or something. Do you understand grandma coming in to like help out or like helping with you as a baby? Like she came and stayed for a while, or this sort of vibe. Like she's there, like helping with you as a baby.
Yes.
But and she was less present when your brother was a baby, correct? Because it's more like she comes in for you. Now I'm not saying she didn't help at all with brother, but it's definitely markedly less.
Maybe I'm not sure.
And this is mom's mom we're speaking of, correct?
Yes.
Do you understand like the spots on her arms? I don't know if these are liver spots or what this is, but there's like spots of like discoloration on her arms. Maybe's fine, or I don't know is fine. Doesn't have to be yes or no.
Strawberry skin.
I don't know what that means. But do you understand her being heavier set earlier in life, and then there's weight loss towards end of life? And the weight loss would have settled at like medium, slightly heavy, but more on the medium side. But she was like medium heavy before that. But I see like the loose skin around the arms and stuff.
I'm not sure about her personal life before me, but medium build.
Do you understand the weight loss at end of life and also being unable to eat connected to this? Like difficulties eating, there's appetite issues?
No.
Well, that is strike 3 for me. So today may be a write-off. Today may be a write-off, you guys. Alright, well, I'm going to have to process a refund. I'm really sorry. It doesn't mean they're not there. Everyone's with you. But I'm failing to connect at this point. I'm really sorry. I tried. Guys, please send light and love over to Dandelion. I wish you all the very best. You people are all with you. I'm really sorry I wasn't able to establish that or prove that. But they're there regardless. can't. The bank's keeping 3.01. I'm sending everything else back. The bank always wins. So I'm sending the rest back your way right now. I'm really sorry I tried. All right, if you purchase a spot, can you put the first 3 letters? Can you put the first 3 letters of your name here in the chat if you purchase the spot? Looks like there's one more 10-minute spot. We'll see. It's a high chance of refunds today, guys. Thank you. Yep, there you are. Do the best I can for you, Dahlia. Could you say hi in the chat for me, please, Dahlia? Say maybe a write-off. But we'll see. I'm here. I'm showing up.
Much love and no worries.
All right. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, you guys. You guys know me. I'm gonna be really hard on myself. It just is what it is. But I know what Spirit's capable of. I know what I'm capable of. I know what these are capable of becoming and being. I'm not gonna settle for less than that. So, you guys know me. So, what are we doing for you today, Dahlia?
I would like to connect with my papa, Neely Roberts.
I wish we wouldn't said anything.
He passed before I was born.
I had a reading a couple weeks ago. It didn't resonate at all. You said a refund would be issued. Send me an email. Send me an email, Journey. I'll look into it for you. This is definitely not the place. But definitely send me an email. Go back to... so sorry, 1 second, Dahlia. I've got to deal with something that is like not the appropriate container for it. Send me an email. I'm very responsive to my emails. Send me a screenshot. Show me what you're looking at, and I'll work on it. Wait, and not received it? Perfect. I can't look into it right here because I have no idea what Journey into Tree the Soul
No worries.
is, right? I don't know how to look that up in my system. Send me an email from the email address you booked from, right? And I will look into it and send you a screenshot of how it looks on my side. And if I missed a refund, I'm a human, right? This is definitely not the right place for that, but you could have sent me a private message. You could have, this is definitely not the place. But send me an email, I'll look into it, and I'll fix it. If there's an issue on my end. It's alright, you're good. It's not your fault. But I will be blocking you here on TikTok. So send me an email. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. Absolutely not. All right. Sorry. I'm a public-facing psychic medium. It is what it is. Like, I expect dumber shit than that. Thanks for the hot rose, Bear. Appreciate you, Rose. Appreciate you, Rosie. Yeah. But open the doorway. They know how to reach me. Easy peasy. Life goes on. They definitely didn't send me a private message because I monitor them. Sorry. Let's get back into it. Dahlia, do me a favor and please don't don't like the stream. And you put Papa Neely Roberts. That's father, I'm guessing. I'll write down Neely Roberts. I really wish you hadn't said the name though. Before I was all right. Look, Dahlia, I'm gonna process a refund. You put his name in here. You put he passed before I was born. You put way too much information. I'm gonna process a refund for you. I'm not going to read you. You've given me more information than I'm comfortable with. I can't read you. Try another time. I will forget all of this, but at this time, I cannot read you right now in any sort of good ethics. I'm so sorry, but I guess today's gonna be a day of like just. Okay, no worries. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but I don't want any information. I'm gonna process a refund. I'm sending everything back besides what the bank took because they're not gonna refund anybody. They're keeping 2.89. Everything else is on the way back to you. I appreciate your interest. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with that much information, honestly. I appreciate the interest though. Thanks. Maybe another time. I have a terrible memory, Dahlia. I will forget. Period. I will forget. No question. Okay? Next time just put grandpa or put dad or whatever. I will forget. Okay. Cool. Where do we find the rules to a reading? I can say them real quick. The rules are very simple. Please don't feed me information. Just yes, no, maybe, I don't know. The relationship, what relationship are you looking for? Mom, dad, dog, spirit guide? Fine, right? You can ask a question if you want to. It doesn't have to be specific. You don't even have to ask a question. You can just see what they come up with, what they say to you. But generally speaking, do not... Like a psychic, and it's the problem is that people have been conditioned by so much sloppy mediumship here on TikTok or elsewhere, where they're expecting that they have to say all this stuff in order to potentially get a connection, because all that they're doing is taking that information, regurgitating it, spinning it in a different way, and sending it back to you, and then you say, oh yeah, maybe, and then you leave there thinking, well, I told them this, I told them that, I told them this, and then all of a sudden you're doubting if you had the connection, which is like not the point. The point is you don't give me shit. Spirit gives you everything. You're like, there's no way he knew that, and then the real receiving happens for you. That's how mediumship is supposed to work. Let Spirit do the work. Let the medium do the work. You're paying them. Let them do the work. It seems simple, and I know it may not be easy in the moment, but that's how it works, guys. It's how it's supposed to work. So that's the rules. The rules are don't feed me information. I don't want to know. I want Spirit to do it. Because I want to know I'm so analytical and scientific, guys. I want to know the connection is working every single time just like you do. You know? And I'm super big on that. So, anyway. Yeah, sorry, Dahlia. And he's around you. Everyone's around you. Everyone loves you. They all support you. Like, there's no question about that. Done this for a long time. Like, they're there. But, okay. That's the only real rule, guys. Just don't feed me information. I don't want to know. Be kind to one another. Those are the only real rules. Be a good human. All right. So, yeah, I think today may be today may be a write-off day. I was drawn here. Is he here with you? No, no one's with me, Tinkerbum. That's not the way this works. I have boundaries. I have walls in place. Nobody gets through them unless I open up to your energy. They're around you, and then I allow them to come communicate with me. They don't just come to me. That's not how it works. On my side. Other people may be different, sure. But I've got boundaries. I've got walls. I would have to look at you and then read you in order to even have a chance of connecting with your people. But everyone's process is different. That's mine. You be here for you page sent me. That's what's up. Hi Kim's Creations. I do have one 10-minute spot. I think I'll give this one a go if it's like yeah, of course, Tinkerbum. But they're with you. They're not with me. They're with you. We've got one spot available. One spot left. Today may be a write-off. It's likely to be a refund. So if you book, just know that the chances are the money's coming back to you, and I may not be able to make a connection. Just throwing it out there, right? Because I've only, I don't know. My energy feels a little wonky today. Sign up for your newsletter. Can't wait to read it. Yeah, and there's like 6 or 7 emails that go out like that's automated, and I haven't done anything with it since. So sorry, guys. Well, I'm very sorry for how this has went. We can fix it with gratitude and grace. Yeah, darling, I'm just tough on myself, and I don't know. But yeah, no, it's no apologies necessary. It's all a learning curve, and it just means that today wasn't our day. And that's okay. And that's okay, you know? That's okay. It'll happen if and when it's supposed to. It's fine. It's fine. I am Annette. Hi, Annette. It is my grandson. I would like to know your spirit feeling says. I'm guessing that means your grandson's in spirit. But I wouldn't know unless I tapped into your energy. Maybe I was just busy over there. No, it's probably on my side, Missy. Like, I'm always going to internalize it. That's my fault first before I blame anything else. And today, maybe my energy is wonky, you know? I don't know. I came in humbly, was like, okay, I'm here to serve, you know? And I serve the way that I'm supposed to. And if that's getting 0 readings completed and they're all failures, there's purpose for that and there's lessons for that, for myself and for the other people, and that's okay, you know? It's okay. Oh, what day you sent a super fan box? That's really sweet. Thanks for doing that. That's kind. Wow. This is a check-in, how you doing kind of day. She sent 5. Wow, Dandelion. That's really kind of you. Hi, Jenny. Thanks for the hand hearts. Look sad today. I don't know. Maybe I'm off. Maybe I'm off my my game today. You know? But I'm here, and I'll be of service in whatever way Spirit wants me to be of service today. I wish there were more men like you. I mean, I can send some hair. You want to start cloning people? I'm just kidding. What's for supper? I gotta make. I'm gonna make penne pasta. Actually, I don't think I have penne pasta, but I'm gonna make a pasta bake with mild Italian sausage, mozzarella cheese. Make a pasta sauce real quick. Throw that together and bake it in the oven. Things are fire. Yeah, it's gonna be fire. That is a solid meal. It's bath night tonight, so I can let him get a little messy. So he's out with grandma right now, so sounds like my Most truly. How much is a 10-minute read? Everything's on my website. It's $77 though, but it's guaranteed. Did you know? It is guaranteed. But it's on my website. All my prices and sessions are on my website, guys. Everything's like laid out. And it's fine that you got the super fan box, Heidi. You're in here just like everyone else is. So thanks for the go pop, you know. I don't like seeing you sad. Well, I'm not sad. I'm just I'm not sad. I'm a little frustrated. Like, I come here to try to help people, and then when I feel like it's not connecting, I feel like I'm not helping people, but I think that helps people in a different way, and I'm short-sighted about it. Just saw me on. That's what's up. Hi, Michelle. You guys are just testing you these days over and over and over and over and over. They're sharpening me for something. They're preparing me for something. With all of this struggle, they're preparing me for something. No question. I'm looking forward to the day where it's just fire reading after fire reading after fire reading after fire reading, and it becomes easy. But it's been like difficult. It's been like drained and sad. I lost my phone 13 years ago. Oh, okay. Your mom. Well, she's still with you, Sarah. They're always there. I don't think I've ever seen a situation where I'm like, oh, there's nobody here. Like, now I may not be able to communicate with them, and they may not answer my phone call, but I've never had the impression that people aren't with people. Who is with me? Everybody. Do you give free advice? Free advice? I don't do advice. Yeah. I'm a fixed sign though, with a fixed sign rising, so being open to different approaches is good, and like it's a stance of mine to maintain the student mentality, right? So I don't become too fixed on how I do things, but change is difficult. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna stop trying, you know. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry you're going through a bad time. This too shall pass, Trent. So I lost my son as a baby. Does he stay a baby? Spirit would present forward as a baby, not because they're relegated to need to stay like a baby, but because you would recognize them as such. Spirits are bigger than just one incarnation. But you would recognize the baby, so they come forward as a baby. And ironically, it would like communicate with me like a baby, which is like, so I'd have to get other people to talk for them. Are you an Aquarius by any chance? Yeah, I am. Aqua Sun. How'd you know? Huh? How'd you know, Arlene? Is it because I'm an absent-minded professor? What's your rising though? I'm curious. What do you think my rising is? We're gonna play that game today. Thank you for that, of course. Alright. You know, maybe we'll turn this ship around, right? Alright, I'm gonna do what Spirit wants me to do. Giving a bit Virgo. Do that game. Virgo, really? I don't even know shit about Virgo, so it's definitely not that one. I'm a Taurus rising. Linda, can you say hi in the chat? Hey, thanks for the good afternoon, Peter. I do appreciate you. Hi, Melly. Bad moon rising.
Hi.
Oh, hello. I'm Aquarius, the ADD also, and it's rough. Struggle's real. Oh, do they? So, like, fixed sign, right? So good. Oh, Linda, what can I do for you today, darling? I have feelings, though. Aquarius moon, wow. I've got a Pisces moon, so still like a redeeming quality that gives me like some like more sensitivity emotionally or whatnot.
Spirit guides with my permission, please.
Roger Dodger. You're all over the place. Yeah, me too, dude. Air, earth, water. Just my shit's all mixed up. And some Aquarius don't have feelings. That's true.
What is going on?
Alright, spirit guides. My permission, please. What is going on? Let's go. Moon sign keeps me employed. Oh, that's funny. What is going on? That's the question. Spirit guides, what's going on? You know, let me use the restroom real fast. I don't want to be distracted at all. I want to give you my best. So give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. And then hopefully I do help you out. Alright, Linda, let's find out what's going on, darling. I'll do my best to help you get to the bottom of whatever it is. Hi, Erica. Oh, it's skydiving? That's amazing. Well, happy birthday. Linda, do me a huge favor and please don't like the live while I'm reading you because I can see them. I appreciate you. I do appreciate the taps though. But it will distract me for you because I can see you. Okay. And I have your permission, yes, with my permission. Spirit guides with my permission. What's going on? That's what you want me to ask them? What's going on? I'm down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it done. You're still with me, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Just kidding. Okay. Sorry, my team's telling me to open another spot, which is annoying. Alright, fine, whatever. Whatever. Okay, let's go. So I just had a little meeting with my team real quick just to kind of get my bearings. Okay, Linda, we're gonna start, and they'll quantify, so just yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Do you understand why I'm getting like this chaotic feeling when as I'm tapping into your energy? It feels like chaos.
Yes.
Do you also understand anxiety? There's parts of this that you can't see coming, or you don't see coming, and like that freaks you out because you don't know how it's going to go. You don't know what's coming in. There's like the feeling.
Yes.
The feeling is like things are coming in, and you don't see them until it's right in front of your face. And like, oh shit, this, you know. And then it's like, but there's other things, and it's like they get so close to you before you finally see them, and like it kind of makes you wonder like when the other shoe's gonna drop, or like when that seems to be the basis behind this question. Do you understand that? Does that make sense?
Exactly.
And do you also understand that that you're normally much more type A than this? You normally can see things coming from like a mile away on a clear day. It's like I'm usually like really on top of things, and I've been getting surprised that things are coming in out of nowhere, and like I didn't see it coming, and like all of that. Do you understand all of that?
Yes.
Now, do you also understand why they would be saying this is a test of your resilience? Because it feels like the things that are coming in are like rocking you to the core, or they're threatening stability. They're threatening stability, and that you're like extremely practical in nature, and it's like threatening the practicality of everything. It's like that it rattles to the core, not fully, but you feel it at the core, and you're wondering what else is going to come in, because you're like, I don't know how much of this rattling the system can take before like it collapses, right? So it's like that sort of thing.
Oh yes.
So there's value behind this, and hopefully they'll get into exactly what's going on if they want to or whatever, but there's value behind this from what they're saying. It's because the ability to kind of pivot or to adjust and not be so rigid is like being highlighted here. The thing is, like, it's okay to be rigid when you see everything coming so far away, but being rigid when something comes in that close kind of fractures the stability, right? It's almost like a hurricane, where palm trees act like grass, where they bend, and like an oak tree will just get ripped out of the ground. So if we don't learn to be a little bit more flowy, I guess, or a little bit more if we focus on being so set, it might rip the tree out of the ground, right? That's the sort of, when storms come in, especially when there's no warning, it might rip the tree out of the ground. So we've got to work on being a little bit more flowy, a little bit more like maneuverable, not so rigid. Do you understand, like, the desire to be super rigid? You like things a certain way, you want it to continue a certain way, everything's good while it's going this way. I want the control over the situation, and I want it to land the way I want it to land. Like, that's the total feel. It's like a total control situation, and this stuff is out of your control on purpose, and fast moving on purpose to kind of...
Yes, very organized.
Yeah, it's fast moving on purpose in order to like decenter you. Because there's lessons in resilience here for you. All right, what's this in regards to, Spirit? Will you like spell it out, or what do you want me to do? So what they're asking you to do is kind of like to adjust and to it's almost like modify. You understand that the way this stuff comes in, like your normal approach to handling this stuff has jilted. It's almost like you had to scramble on the fly to kind of come up with something else to like counter it, or to kind of like and what's interesting, Linda, about this is that it feels like something that comes to you. It's almost like a volleyball match, right? It's like they knocked the ball over to you, you've knocked it back to them, and we have full knowledge that it's going to come back to me again. Does that make sense? Is this like a back and forth sort of thing that came out of nowhere, and then you sent it back, and now you're waiting on the response as well? Because there's like a back and forth energy to like one of the main stressors connected to this.
Yes, I understand that.
This also feels like it has like documents, like paperwork, legality, and like some sort of like formal organization behind it. There's also feeling like, why are you looking at me like I'm small potatoes? Like that's the kind of feel here. It's like, why are you messing with me? Like there's no other things you could be doing, because like, why me, right? It's like that sort of feel locked into this as well. Does that make sense to you? Because I got something right behind that. Because it reminds me.
Yes.
It reminds me of a motivational speech where that's not asking why me. It's like, well, why not you, right? And try me. See, the thing is, like, calm seas don't make a skilled sailor, is the total vibe of this. And so by injecting some instability and injecting some uncertainty into your normally very certain and very stable situation with something that has the potential to rock you to your core, they get you to be a more skilled salesperson or a sailor or whatever. Because you're not the type to procrastinate on anything. So the second you saw this, you jumped on it and you went to meet it, and it was already big. So like, there's this other thing where it's like, don't delay your problems, because if it's a sleeping dragon in the cave, if you go into the cave, it might be a baby.
Wow, rough lesson.
Yeah. If you go into the cave, it might be a baby, right? But if you wait for it to come out to get you, it might be big enough to take you down, right? So like, don't procrastinate, right? But I don't feel like you're a procrastinator. I feel like whatever came at you was like a mature dragon. Like, it doesn't feel like a, you know what I'm saying? And there was no way of you knowing that this was coming. It's like one of these like out of left field, like what the hell, like sort of situations. Does this have to do with assets? It feels like, honestly, this feels like taxes, or it feels like assets and liabilities and like business flow to this. And it's like, why are you guys looking at me? Is like the...
Not directly.
Okay. Do you understand why it feels like that? That's like the best I can articulate when I'm trying to drill down on it. Because they're not letting me see it, but it's got that flair and that feel and that vibe to it all. What do you want her to do? What should she be doing?
It could involve my will.
What they're saying is that this has caused you to stop. It has caused you to reflect. It has caused you to evaluate and reevaluate and reevaluate. You know, yeah. And like a potential new way of doing things. Because it feels like the status quo is not... A lot of times things come in rough like this when we're locked in and we believe...
It certainly has.
When we're locked in and we believe that this is the way it's going to go 100%, we're locked in. And if Spirit's like, hey, look, that's not how it's supposed to go, this feels like a destabilizing situation on purpose to make modifications, right? And this rehashing of the situation and introspection and weighing like your mind versus your heart, and like it's intentional. But they're circling back to resilience again. They're also saying that this isn't a representation of you. It's a representation of something that's not in alignment, that's being like pushed into alignment, connected to this. Is she doing anything wrong? You're a live and let live kind of person. You're not... You're very true to yourself. You're very who you are. Doesn't matter who's in the room. Are you very direct and slightly opinionated? Yeah. Is that a bad thing? No. It's who you are. You're true to that. You own it, and that's okay, right? But very good-natured, a really good heart, and not a malicious way of going about it, you know?
Absolutely.
And you want the best for other people. There's even been outreach and like charity work you've been focusing on. It looks like for like the last several years you've been working on charity stuff. Or highlighting extra focus for like the last 3 years.
Yes.
So what's the lesson here? Like, what's the point? So I mean, it's resilience and choosing love, it's been a while. Like, so Linda, the way it's coming in is that you have not had an easy life. Okay, it is coming in. There's been several events in. There's 2 main and 1 lesser, but still pretty traumatic or pretty like rough to get through. Like completely earth-shattering moments in life that have like produced rock bottom twice and like almost rock bottom a 3rd time. I think the 3rd time is older. I think it's like when you're younger. But regardless, it feels like 3 main events, and it's like you still chose love. You've still gotten back to being like, you know what, I'm gonna be the loving person. I'm gonna be the big person taking the high ground, this, that, and the other, right? I don't feel like this is a completely destabilizing situation, but it is another opportunity to present like, here, still choose love, right? On the situation. But that doesn't mean be a fool. It just means act in accordance with the highest good out of love, right? So that's part of the resilience they're talking about. The resiliency is sticking with that sort of flow, with that sort of energy. Sometimes you gotta just let people do what they're gonna do, even if that results in losing access to them.
And I trust they will help me through this.
Do you understand the threat of somebody like pulling back energy from you, or like the threat of like distance and like no contact, or like less contact, or like less access?
Yes.
It also feels like it's like I don't feel like I deserve that. I don't feel like anything I did warranted that. But sometimes you just gotta let people spiral the way they spiral. And now this seems to be a couple, a male and a female, and what seems to be maybe a child involved in the mix as well, or at least one, that you're most concerned about the child. There also seems to be some like weird vibe to what's going on in their personal dynamic as well, that you're like kind of concerned about with the adults. You understand this? I trust they will help me through this, question mark.
Yes, but no child involved.
Got you. Now, is the female the one that's not family? Because it seems like a couple, and it seems like the male is connected to you. And I trust they will help me through.
Correct.
I trust they'll help me. And it feels like this female, and I see her with short brown, kind of straight, kind of wavy hair, but short hair. Anyway, I see it's like you think this one's not a good influence, or this one's like sketchy, sort of vibes. Anyway, and I trust they will help me through this. You said ask and you shall receive. And they said you've been asking and you've been receiving, but just not the way you want to, right? Or like not the way you wanted it. Here's the deal. Yes, they'll help you with it. What does she need to do in order to... Oh shit, we went way over. Whatever. What does she need to do in order to help me through this? What does she need to do in order to like stay in track or whatever? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let people spiral and do what they do. And trying to interject yourself in their situation and their personal decisions is not going to go well, because people are trying to assert their independence, and you just gotta let them spiral. But choose love in the situation. Don't be foolish about it. But this is like a test of resiliency. In that, but they'll help you with it. Yeah, asking you shall receive, but it's just be careful what you ask for, right? Because, like, for example, my great grandmother, may she rest in peace. She was 106. She was a month shy of 107 years old when she passed away. My grandmother, her daughter, passed away when I was 5. So like over 20 years. Her mom outlived my grandmother. My great-grandmother outlived my grandma by like 20-something years. And my great-grandmother always used to pray, dame paciencia, give me patience, give me patience, give me patience. And what happened? They gave her a situation she had to be extremely patient with in order to gain patience. You gotta be really careful what you wish for, right? So, but anyway, I do hope that helps you, Linda. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. It looks like challenging, but I've got full faith in you.
I will be very specific.
Good deal. Guys, please send light and love over to Linda. I appreciate you, darling. Thank you. Of course, thank you. Alright, well, there's that. Jacob's back. Apparently. I don't know. Didn't think I went anywhere, but you never know. It's hard when the first couple just don't land and you're like, am I broken today? Like, could be. You never know. Smile now. Oh, man. Today is a new day. Okay. Well, looks like somebody got a spot. I may have time. Let me see. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. I'm gonna put one more spot up. I do have one that's filled, and we'll do that here in a second. I'll put one more spot up. I don't know if I'm gonna have more time than that. Just because little man is out with my mom, and I obviously can't be mid-reading when they show back up. So, you hit me up. I'm in a really dark place. I'm sorry, you're in a dark place. This too shall pass. Just remember that. This too shall pass. It always does. If you purchase a spot, can you put the first 3 letters of your name here in the chat for me, please? I'm sorry you're struggling, B. Take care, Maria. Spirit, have anything for me, please, and thank you. I don't just tap into everybody. Spirit, generally speaking, would just want to tell you they're around you, they love you, and they're okay. Thanks, McLovin. It's funny. It's I have a McLovin Hawaii driver's license. Not a real one, obviously. It's a little laminated thing, but it's pretty funny. So, it's in my wallet. But I never presented it like it was real to anyone. It was just like a little gag.
Pre.
I got you, Pre. We're gonna do that. I need you to bring the ID up. Have I shown it on stream before? You sure everyone has one of those? Oh, that's what's up, McLovin. Good having here. What's going on, Preet? Well, I kind of look like McLovin a little bit. If I put glasses on, I kind of look. I could kind of pass for the part. Well, back in the day, I'm getting too old for that now. So.
What's up?
What's up, buddy? Oh shoot.
Any messages from Grandma?
Sorry, I was messaging Grandma, so my kid's grandma, my mom. If you're doing readings right now, if I pay for a 10-1, yeah, I've got one spot. It will be right now. Well, after this one. All right, let's dive in. But
it's all good, buddy. I'm back.
You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sure, yeah, there's one spot. So first come, first serve.
Let's make magic happen.
Let's do it. Alright. Grandma, you said. I will do what I can for you, my friend. Looking for grandma, looking for grandma, looking for grandma for Goofy Boy. Alright, let's go. Grandma. Did I cleanse? I don't think I did. Let me do that. Sorry, I'm slightly distracted. So I'm going to have to put that away here in a second. Let me see. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go. Grandma. Any messages from Grandma? Grandma dash messages, question mark? Well, let's find Grandma. I'll do my best for you, bud. I'll do the best I can. Alright, let's go. Oh, Grandma, Mama, Grandma, Grandma, Grandma. Can we connect with Preston's grandma? That would be great. He'd appreciate it, and so would I. Yeah. Grandma, 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 grandma. But first off, both grandmas are in spirit, correct?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so the one you're looking for is Mom's mom then, correct?
Yes.
And Dad has an aunt in spirit with, well, just start with that. Dad has an aunt in spirit? Because I got a lady right on that level that's like hanging out on Dad's side.
Maybe.
She's got really straight hair, curls in a little bit, and there's a D name like Diane connected there. Medium, I just call her medium build, medium slightly thin, but I'd say medium build connected to that woman. She looks like she's about 70. So anyway, that person's over there, but that's not who you're looking for, but that's fine, I'm just letting you know they're there. Over here on Mom's side. Now this is the heavier set woman, correct?
Yes.
You see, you understand the oxygen, the nasal cannula, or needing oxygen. And this would have been beyond just the hospital. This is like she's has an oxygen tank with her.
Yes.
And she's also the one with the really light, kind of between wavy and loose curls, but it's got body to it where it kind of like it goes up and then comes down, and like it just cascades, I guess.
Yes.
You understand this is her having a heart-related passing? That seems like it's heart failure and it's pretty fast moving. I say pretty fast moving. I don't feel like
multiple things.
I don't feel like this is a heart attack. I don't feel like this is instant. I feel like there's like the better part of a week, if not a week, at the hospital before passing. The heart is definitely like the final domino sort of feeling to it. The heart fails. His heart failure is connected here. Despite having the consistent a pulmonary issue, like the consistent breathing trouble. There's also issues with sugar and circulation, particularly to the feet. There's also like trouble ambulating, but there's definitely feet issues here, like big time feet issues. So this is like
100%
diabetic feet discoloration and like concerns about that. There's discoloration to the feet and to the legs, with also with swelling going on and concern about the levels of the stuff in the blood, and like there's all sorts of stuff going on. Now, is she the A name like Alice?
Kidney disease.
Oh, that would explain swelling probably. Is she the A name like Alice? That just popped in. I'm not sure if it lands on her, but I hope when they drop it in there that it's the person that we're talking about. But I heard what sounded like Alice, but it's definitely an A name.
No.
Okay, strike one, no worries. You understand this woman's definitely the type to tell you exactly how she feels about everything? Like, there's low to zero sugarcoating. This is like, you gonna hear it like it is.
Yes.
Did she have problems with your dad? Where she like didn't feel like your dad was good enough for your mom? She's bringing that up.
Yes.
Okay. Right on. Well, here we go, Grandma. Zero filter, zero brakes, all gas. She's got a really nice laugh, though. Like, she's just laughing at me. Like a full belly laugh sort of situation. It's like a contagious laughter. You understand her saying, I try not to take life too seriously because it affects my blood pressure? So she's funny. She's making jokes about it. I do get she had blood pressure issues. That's apparent with that comment, right? But she's like making jokes out of it, trying to lighten it up a little bit.
Yes.
Did your dad leave? Or like, why is she saying I was right about him or something? I don't understand. What makes the most sense is like, she was like, he wasn't good enough for my daughter. See, I was right. Like, that's like, told you so. And for some reason it feels justified or something on her end or something. I don't know.
He wasn't around when I young.
Got you. And your mom's the K name or the hard K or C, like Christine or Kim?
No.
Man, so names aren't working. That's strike two. I'm not getting any names in the situation. That's annoying. It could be middle name too, but I'm gonna take it as a strike. Alright, that's annoying. So names aren't working for this one. Sorry, Preston. I tried, bud. I'll just have to get stuff without it. It's annoying though. I like getting names. But it's okay. I'm not understanding that. That's alright. What messages do you have, Grandma? It's coming in like you've always respected her opinion.
Does Grandma have any messages for me?
Yeah. No, yeah, we're getting to that, but honestly, I was just getting to that, which is funny that you were typing it as I was like being directed in that direction anyway, so that's super funny. Shit, what were you saying, Darla? I'm sorry. The thing is, like, it feels like you've always very much respected her opinion. You very much respected her words, her wisdom, because you know she's never lied to you, nor would she ever. Like, that's the vibe. You're just like, give it to me straight, Grandma. Like, what's going on here? And she would just sit down and talk to you and give you the time and like give you like complete attention, even though it seems like multiple people are trying to get her attention.
100%.
So this must have been like the woman that many people came to, trying to get wisdom and because it's like I lived a whole lot of life, and I went through a whole lot of difficulty, so I have a whole lot of wisdom. And is the sort of situation. This feels like Great Depression even. Or
How did she show up for me?
Or that era, because I'm seeing like old school, like Ford, like Model T vehicles. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Oh, that's supposed to mean Great Depression, or like how she came out of the Great Depression. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I know it's supposed to contextualize the fact that she's lived a lot of life and had a lot of experience and overcame a lot of hardship is what it's supposed to signify, but I'm not sure exactly how that lands.
She likes old cars.
This is like super old. This is like Model T. This is like old. Like the boxy little like things that no one really likes. So I don't know why I'm seeing that. How does she show up for me? Wait, let's finish the messages thing, Pressy. Oh, I called you Pressy. Did she call you Pressy? I've never called you Pressy in my life.
No.
Okay, I was like, wait a second. I'm wondering why I just said it to you. I was just wondering if it was like a Freudian slip or if it's like spirit doing something. Alright. Does Grandma have any messages for me? I was just curious, you know what I'm saying? It might be my nickname for you though from now on, if that's alright with you. Grandma, messages. And then we'll try to show up for me question. Messages. So yeah, you respect her, and I'm gonna go a little bit over and that's okay. So no stress about the time, dude. Like it is what it is. I've already looked at it, I'm not concerned, right? Messages for Pressy, my buddy. Yeah, the message is stop caring so much what people are thinking of you or what they're saying about you. There's been a lot of work to this effect that you've been working on, where it's like not allowing people's opinions to move you or to change your trajectory, and there's been a lot of work on that. A lot of work on not being a people pleaser in order to overcome and to help with this like feelings of inadequacy. But she's saying
100%.
Stop giving a shit what people say about you. Is if you need any help with that, just ask me, because I didn't give a shit about how people felt about me or what they said about me. So you can actually ask her to help you out with that aspect of life, because she'll come in spades and reinforce that emotional fortitude. Because this woman is tough as nails. She's like, okay, like me, love me, hate me, whatever. It's not gonna change my day, sweetheart. That's the vibe, right? So, just is what it is. How does she show up for me? Grandma, how do you show up for Pressy?
That's her.
She's a big fan of pie as well. It was like pecan pie. Apple pie. Sorry, how does she show up for me?
Yes.
How does she show up for me? How do you show up for Pressy? Alright. She said stop calling that. Alright, how do you show up for Pressy? I thought we were becoming friends. You can't let us be friends, Granny? What's up with that? You can't, just don't call him that. Okay. Sorry. How does she show up for me? How does she show up for me? How do you show up for Preston? This is interesting. So, you understand her saying, I'm not the quiet type? In life, I'm not the quiet type? You're gonna know I'm in the room?
Yes.
Yeah, and what's interesting is that it's been oddly quiet around you. Do you understand this as well? So it's not like I'm not getting noises and stuff like that, and you would expect that she'd be making a bunch of noise because she was a very like noisy, like loud sort of person, and so you would expect there'd be a lot more raucous,
Correct.
for lack of better words. I do get what seems to be like it's something hanging that moves. So this would be like, I don't know if this is like a ceiling fan where you have like the little the little things hanging from it that you would pull on to turn it on or whatever. I'm not sure if that's what this is that I'm seeing, but I see a hanging item that looks very similar. But something hanging that's moving on its own that you've noticed that was kind of like, oh, that's weird. And she's taking credit for. She's kind of like scaled it back to being a little bit more quiet about it, a little bit more like reserved with how she comes forward with you. She is acknowledging the fact that it was a lot more profound, like closer to her passing. Like you would see shadows, you would hear noises, you like knew she was there, you'd feel her, you'd smell her. Like it's like the whole nine sort of situation. You understand all of that? But it's like, it seems to be a lot more, I'm gonna use a TikTok buzzword, demure. Now it seems a lot more like scaled back and kind of like just quieter and just more like softly. I'm here.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Interesting. I said a lot of stuff there, and I was expecting it all to like land perfectly, Preston. Honestly, keep an eye open.
I was too numb.
Got you. Keep an eye open for whatever this is. It's like a hanging thing that moves on its own sort of situation. What else do you do? Is there anything else that you can give me that was like... Do you know what this is or no? Because if you don't, that's okay. But just keep your eye open for it because this is like a thing. And it looks like, if I had to guess, it's a ceiling fan like string that's hanging off of it, or like something similar.
Not sure. I'll keep an eye out.
Alright. Is this you with the blue car? I'm seeing like a nice blue, like a sporty car. It's kind of like an electric blue or something like... What the hell is that supposed to be? How else you...
Yes, I had one. We rode in it all the time before she passed.
Got you. Was it a Mustang by chance?
No.
Okay. Does the song Mustang Sally have any significance? Because I was coming in right around the same time and I was like, maybe the car's a Mustang. You know what I'm saying?
Eclipse.
Oh, got you. Eclipses are cool. The song Mustang Sally came in, so I thought maybe she was trying to just alert me to the fact that it's a Mustang, but maybe Mustang Sally has some significance. Yeah, but a blues... Alright, anyway. How do you show around him?
Spot on color.
Yeah, which is interesting because it's like bright, you know what I mean? It's like, that's not a normal color, I would think, for a car to have this like electric blue situation, you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of loud, right? So it's not like your typical.
100%.
It's not typical. That is not typical. Anyway, how do you show around him? It doesn't. It feels. Was this 8 years ago? Was her passing 8 years ago? Because it feels like like a bunch of time has passed, and like it's like we're like.
Why was it?
11 years?
11 years.
Yeah, well, it feels like a bunch of time has passed, and it felt like I was getting 8, so I thought 8 years. I don't know what the F that's supposed to be then, dude. Maybe it's August or the 8th, or I don't know what the hell, why 8's connected, but I'll leave it with you. But anyway, it feels like a significant time has passed, and it's like the way I'm around him is like. So I've noticed that once more time has passed, Spirit tends to kind of pull back from our energy a little bit. Not because they're not close to us. They just hang out in the vibrations that are right outside of detection. They still are very close to us, love us dearly, but they're a little bit less able to be noticed. Because we've signed up for this part of our life to continue on without having them here, and if they keep interjecting themselves, we wouldn't have the experience that we signed up for that we need. So they love us too much to get in the way of our growth, right? But it doesn't mean that she's not in the fringe vibrations that are right outside of normal frequency, or like right outside your normal awareness. So like if you were to do meditations, like if you do my newsletter, the free gift is the meditation. If you did that meditation, like you'd very likely have success picking up on her because you're getting into frequencies that are beyond the normal for you, right? And she's hanging out right outside of your ranges. Like while they won't sabotage your growth by keeping messing with you in your normal ranges, if you went to extend your ranges, they could interact with you there. Is the way this is feeling to me. I'm also getting dream state connected to this as well. So there's definitely an altered state of consciousness, whether it's through prayer and meditation or dream state. But there's altered state of consciousness connectivity possible with this connection, no question. But to answer your question, how does she show around you? It's lovingly and supportive, but it's not loud and it's not obvious, and it's not. There is this little thing moving, but it's so succinct. It's so like scaled back that you wouldn't even necessarily recognize it was her because of how loud and big and vibrant of a personality she was. So it's like it doesn't match, and she's acknowledging that because she's like, I'm not supposed to be that in your face right now. And out of love for your growth and respect for your process. So it's more like that. So I hope that helps you, man. And we went way over, but I don't care today. Thanks, Preston, for booking with me. I do hope that helps you, my friend. Guys, please send light and love over to Preston. Of course, I appreciate you, bud. I'll try not to call you Pressy again. I don't want to piss your grandma off. She seems super protective over you.
Lol.
Alright. That's your son? Preston's your son? Goose. Oh, no way. I had no idea. Oh, I love that. Hi, Jacob. Enjoy watching you. Hi, Dee. I enjoy seeing you in here. This is my friend Dee with the answers. How do I... Oh, Dee with the answers. Her and I worked at Universal Studios as psychic mediums together once upon a time in 2011. She worked there longer than I did, before and after me, but she's incredible. You should give her a follow. She's incredible. Do 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 do. I'm not too late to live. It's early in the morning here. Hi Carrie. Pay for the 2:30. Got you. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to be on for much longer because. All right. Well, I didn't get a message yet, so maybe they're still doing the thing. Do do do. Thank you. So are you? I'm at work and watching you. Oh. Oh man, yep, that's you. I'm laughing at the name that I have to type into my program, which is Biggie Cheese Dog. Ooh, I'm kind of hungry. You made me hungry. Your name just made me hungry, Jenna. To do such a thing. Biggie Cheese Dog sounds incredible.
Wow.
Whatever the hell that is, sounds amazing. Do 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 do.
Sorry, haha.
It's alright. It's my fault. It's my fault for being hungry, not eating more. Alright, so. Oh, Jenna, what could I do for you, my dear? Hi, Kayla. This might have to be my last one right now because, gotta get dinner together and little man's gonna be back here in a little bit, so. Like this is gonna be a younger male energy.
I kind of am just needing guidance from one of my friends who passed.
Friend's a male?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was quick, lol.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I was like, it feels like a younger male around her. So I was like, that's probably what she's gonna ask for. Hopefully it's the right guy. I don't know. Where are you based? On TikTok. Just kidding. I'm in Virginia, but I don't do anything in person really. Alright, let's dive in. Just read me the other day about her and said the same thing about her medical. Did I? Whoa, time out. I gotta unpack that for a second. So I read you, said the same thing because you asked for mom, read the same thing about her medical based on TikTok. I was just playing around. And then said the same exact thing to looking for a reading? Oh, I do them online. And I said the same thing to your son that I did to you about your mom, his grandma. Super interesting. Super interesting. Because I don't remember, and I didn't know he's your son, which I think is incredible. I love you to pieces, Goose. So then, vicariously, I love your son to pieces. We're buddies, but Grandma does not want me to call him Pressy. I was not a fan of that one. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Do you understand, Goose? I'm curious. Do you understand why your mom wouldn't want me calling him Pressy? It's super sweet. I've always liked Preston. Because she is bossy. Alright, cool. Alright, good talk. Alright, let's dive in. Sorry, Jenna. I'm get back into it. My bad. Could you do me a favor, Jenna, and stop tapping the screen while I'm reading you? Just because it's going to distract me. I've got ADD. I scroll hard enough.
You're all good.
I appreciate you. Thank you, darling. Okay, we're looking for friend, and then you're looking for guidance. You sure you want to do guidance from friend? like we can pull friend forward and like and show he's around and stuff like that. But if you were looking for guidance, you might be better off getting guidance from your spirit guides, because they are more evolved energies than your average spirit. You know what I'm saying? They've kind of graduated to a spot where they can see more clearly.
My grandma just passed, so yes.
Well, wait, I don't understand. Please don't feed me information, Jenna, first and
Can I
foremost.
hear from both of them possibly?
Alright, yeah, we can try for that. Friend and grandma, okay. I can try, yeah. So we'll do that instead of trying to unpack what the workflow should be for this, like what angle I should go in asking, you know what I mean? Because I go in there and be like, okay, can I get this person? Can I get this? Can I get the spirit guide? You know what I'm saying? Like, asking you shall receive sort of situation. So, if you're looking for guidance,
Yes, I am sorry.
no, you're good. If you're looking for guidance, I would recommend, unless your friend or grandma is an expert in the thing you are asking for guidance in, I would recommend punting the guidance aspect to spirit guides. Your friend and grandma, I would be more like, hey, look, can you prove that you're around? Can you give me evidence about who you are so we know it's you? And then can you tell me some stuff about, like, that you love me and that you're around me, like that sort of thing? That would be what spirit is more skilled at. But if it's like a professional at the thing you need guidance about, sure, right? If you want their opinion, I think it's higher leverage personally, and I'm willing to do whatever you want me to, right? Whatever you're looking for. But I think it's higher leverage to work with, like, spirit guides for that aspect. So it's up to you, right? What's up, Michael?
It's more so relationship guidance. Whatever you see fit best.
Our loved ones who have passed ever spirit guides are really with us from birth. It can be either one. I've seen a loved one be a spirit guide once in 24 years, so it's possible. It's possible for someone to evolve. Like, my next experience will be spirit guide. Anyway, great question. Okay, let's get relationship guides. Okay. All right, so oh man, there's so much to unpack in 10 minutes, and I don't think we're going to be able to get to even half of it. So okay, if I had to put a star next to one of them, relationship guidance, messages from grandma, messages from friend. And your friend and your grandma are not going to be upset if they're not number one or even number two, okay? They don't care. Like, they just want what's best for you, and whatever you feel like you need, they're in alignment with that. Which is your number one right now that you want me to make sure we get done? And I'll try to get to everything, but I'm skeptical that we'll get all this done in 10 minutes.
From my friend. I really need to hear from him.
Roger that. Let's do that. So that'd be star number one. Spirit guide would be 2. And then grandma will be 3. I think that kind of probably would fit with the flow of how you're... Does that sound good?
Perfect, thank you.
Okay. Do I have your permission to connect with your spirit guides? Just so I don't ask later. Or I don't have to ask, or I could just...
Yes.
Roger that. Thank you. For whatever reason, spirit guides, I have extra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on... No, I need the wrong... Oh man, that's annoying. Anyway, what I'm going to do is work on connecting to your spirit guides first. And just to establish connection with your situation, and then ask them to pull your friend in and work with them and actually bring messages from that energy first, and then pivot back to the spirit guides. Anyway, whatever. Let me cook.
Perfect.
Yeah, let me cook. All right, let's go. I'll do the best I can for you, darling. They're all around you, and everyone's fine, and they all love you, and all that good stuff. Regardless of how this goes, I'll do the best I can to pull it through for you, though. And please stop liking the live for the remainder of this reading, Jenna. Please and thank you, because I can see your likes, and it will distract me. Okay, let's go. All right, Jenna, I'll do the best I can for you, darling. So spirit guide, 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 spirit guide. Got you. Is this male the B name like Brandon?
No.
Oh, great. Good start. I don't think I've gotten a single name right this stream. All right. Maybe my names are not working today. I don't know. Okay. It's fine. Took a strike one. No worries. I know I said go friend first, but I might need to do this. Do you understand holding too tight to your relationship? Like you're holding too tight, and it's almost like...
Yes.
It's almost like, I want to say smothering it, but it's got that sort of feel to it. It's almost like them trying to like get a little bit more space, and you're needing a little bit more attention. So you guys, it's like a push-pull situation going on. It does feel like there's like a flare of like anxious attachment on your side versus like avoidant attachment on their side, which is always gonna going to manifest like, I need you to be near me, and it's like, well, I need to, this is very overwhelming, I need to pull back a little bit, which makes you be like, well, why don't you want to be close to me? And so you get closer, and they get further back, and it's like, it's this classic situation. So that's the exact feel of what's going on here, and what's kind of like causing a lot of the stress is like not... It's not even about not respecting, because you respect the fact that they need space, but you just can't control like your feelings of needing to be closer when they tell you they need space. It's like you don't mean to, but it agitates the situation. Is how that's coming in. And it also feels like we're at like a come to Jesus moment, where it's like, is this about to fall apart? Have we done too much in the pulling in the wrong directions? Like, this is like that serious moment. So okay, I know you want a friend first, my bad, but I need to unpack what they're giving me, so I guess we'll start with 2 and then pivot to 1. So the situation is causing lots of anxiety, because you don't know if things are going to, how things are going to land, and it feels like your livelihood's in question here. So you guys live together? Because this feels like completely like enmeshed, or like, you know what I mean? It's like it's entanglement, and my livelihood's in question. If this thing falls apart, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Is like, so there's like that threat to like the physical aspect to it as well. So causing lots of anxiety and lots of like fear, and there's also There's also sabotage behavior on their end, where it's almost like this is like escapism and sabotage.
Yes.
This feels like escapism. I'll tell you, first and foremost, the answer is not getting more in their face, because they're escaping in order to get that breathing space that you're not giving them. They're escaping into a way where you can't reach them. It's like shutting you out and escaping, causing physical distance and escaping. So basically what's happening is, since they're not feeling respected, even though you respect the fact that they need more space, it's almost like I can't control the fact that I need to get closer to you when you say you need more space. And because that need is not being, because it's not a want, right? Because that need isn't being respected, they're resorting to creating physical distance from you and escaping the whole situation, which is doing more damage to not only your relationship, but other aspects of their life. Do you understand this? This is the core issue, though.
Yes.
Do you understand? Would you agree this is the core issue? This is like the crux of the problem? And it's not from lack of love. There's a lot of love in the situation. It's just exasperated. It's exasperated love.
Yeah, I would say so. I care too deeply.
No, that's not. So it's okay to care deeply, and that's almost like a euphemism for yourself to kind of feel like, you know, it's them who's wrong for not acknowledging the fact that you care so much. That's not the framing that's coming in here. It's totally fine caring deeply, or caring as deeply as you possibly can. That's fine. The way in which we show that care is what the issue is, right? It's not, nobody's going to leave a relationship because the other partner cares too much about them. That's not it. Now, what behaviors that other person resorts to because of that care may cause issues, right? It's more of a behavior than it is a feeling. That's the issue here, Jenna. So we have to separate those two, because that is not.
Yeah, that is true.
That's not a completely factual statement. You care too deeply, so you care deeply, so it manifests in ways that are not necessarily the way he wants to be cared for. It's the way you want to care for somebody else. And how many times do we spend our life giving care and love to somebody the way that we want it, and not necessarily the way that they want it, right? If you care deeply and gave him love, or her, I don't know, they're not telling me, I think it's a male though. Regardless, if you're giving them the love deeply that they, in the way that they want that love, there would be no issue here. So the distinction matters. Sometimes it's just a conversation. I'm being led to just ask, you know, in what ways am I loving you well, and in what ways do you wish I could love you differently, you know? And really break that open and find out what they actually want out of love, what they want love to look like for them, how they want to receive that, right? I do not believe it does not come across, I get exasperated. It's exasperated love. I don't get it's without repair. I get exasperated love, and I get it's like barely hanging on, right? That's how it looks to me. That's how it feels. It's exasperated. So try that. Don't know that it'll fix it. I don't know that it won't fix it. That's the best that's coming in regards to how to start to resolve it. It almost feels like there's been like a break in communication as well. It's like, I don't know if they've like
Yes, thank you.
told you they need space and need some time to think about things, and there's like a severing of communication. So there seems to be some sort of hurdle in between that as well right now. Or something you just...
Yes.
Okay. Again, it's exasperated and it's hanging on by a thread. The love's still there, but it's like you're gonna have to open up that can of worms when they're ready to talk, and just make sure you give them the space. And then when they're ready to talk, say, hey, look, in what ways am I loving you well? In what ways am I not loving you well? I want to show up like the partner you need and not the partner I've been. Like, I love you deeply, but it's come to my attention I may not be loving you deeply in the way that you need to be loved, right? There is love there, though, no question. Okay, friend. Okay, so friend's a medium, I'd say medium build, medium little heavy, but it seems more like built, like muscular, not like he's not coming across as like chunky, he's coming across as like muscular. Yes. And he's got like the dark hair that's I'm not really seeing it very well. I do see that it's like medium dark brown or darker. I'm not seeing it very well. I do also get that there's like some aspect of this that they're taking responsibility for. It does feel like substances were at play in the passing, which is why they're taking responsibility. But what's also coming in is like they're like when they at the beginning of this, you want guidance, right? Relationship guidance, right? And he's kind of coming through like, what was I supposed to do about that? You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like that's not my area of expertise. Do you understand him being almost like a playboy sort of energy? Like, doesn't hold relationships very long, like has lots of issues within his relationships. There's like multiple girls at the same time sometimes. Like, there's like, it's a mess. His love life is a mess. And so he's like, what do you want to know from me for? Like, what am I going to help with? Like, I'm not Dr. Phil, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the vibe, and he's making me laugh about it, because he's like, what was I supposed to do about this, man? Like, shit, I couldn't even get my own relationships together. Is the sort of vibe. He's just like chuckling and making jokes about it, basically.
He knew me and my partner together. He was so funny.
Yeah, he's still like, but I'm not Dr. Phil. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally the wording. I'm not Dr. Phil. Is literally what he says about it, so. How do you show up?
Yes, lol.
He hasn't been passed very long, correct? That seems like 3 months, 3 years. Or 3 weeks, maybe? Because he's still unpacking his shit, is the way it's coming
It's been maybe 5 years.
Do you understand a motorcycle connected here?
Not that I know of.
No worries, I probably just misunderstood something. Because it was showing me the sidecar of like a motorcycle. I don't know what the hell that was supposed to mean, so I was like, alright, we'll just start with the motorcycle and see if if there's a sidecar on it, you know what I mean? Like, that's Super weird. I have no idea what that's supposed to be then, dear. I have no idea what they're getting at. How do you show up around them? He's talking about a D name that they're around, like Debbie? Daddy? No idea. Like, I haven't gotten a single name right today, dude. So, what's, so sorry if that part's broken. How are you showing up around them? Okay, I do see shadow movement, so like, shadow on the wall, corner of the eye sort of situation. I do get shadow movement. It's also what appears to be like a white and like a light brown, like a sandy brown, like floppy-eared dog. Oh, this is a Cocker Spaniel. It's got that sort of look to it though. That they see him. I think it's Cocker Spaniel. It just said the name of my Cocker Spaniel when I was a kid.
Not that I know of.
Someone has this dog and it's seeing him. I don't love that. I'm gonna take straight too, but that's... whatever. Giving extra time anyway. Look, dude. What do you want to say? I'm just gonna let you do your thing, dude, because I'm not... me steering the conversation.
I had a dog that passed when I was young that kind of looked like that. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that. But he's saying the dog was seeing him, which I was trying to unpack if that meant the dog was alive and seeing him, or in spirit and seeing him, and I thought there was a better likelihood that it was a living dog they're talking about. But I could have totally messed that up. I'm still gonna take the strike. Actually, I don't think we should do strikes anymore because we're already over on time. I'm gonna try to just unpack anything I can get from him at this point. What do you want to say? Is there anything, like... saying he loves you both to pieces, right? You and your partner. Did you have a miscarriage? It's talking about there being a baby with him. I think it's yours. How do you show around them, or like what else you want to say?
Possibly I wasn't completely sure, but I thought I miscarried.
Yeah, do you also understand hearing a song, like he communicates to you through music, and it's like music that shouldn't be on the station that you're listening to, or like it's like this song shouldn't be here. Why is this song happening right now? And it's so him, like it's that sort of energy connected to it. Do you understand this? Because there's like that sort of feeling, like a song out of place that is a reminder.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, but he doesn't have a J name, does he? Like Justin? or any reason why they'd be saying the...
I listen to music we both loved sometimes too.
Any reason why I'm getting the name Justin? Anyway, so there's something to do with the music and thinking about him and just letting you know he's around for that situation. But there's shadow movement, like the corner of the eyes, the corner of the room, like that sort of situation. There's movement in the shadows he takes credit for. But he loves you both to pieces.
Oh shoot, J name was his friend and my ex-boyfriend to past?
Okay. My ex-friend was his friend and my ex-boyfriend also passed. So that your ex is in spirit as well, so maybe he's just bringing him up saying he's there. Alright, regardless. Long story short.
Yes.
Loves you both to pieces. Is around, but like... You understand? I look out for you like I did in life. I'm like, when you're around me, I'm gonna look out for you. That's the sort of vibe. So it's like, I'm around, I look out for you, just like I did, but I'm not like all up in your shit. Like,
yes.
That's the vibe. I'm not all up in your shit, but I look out for you. Like that's that's the vibe here. So please know he's still fulfilling that sort of situation, and I hope this helps. Guys, please send light and love over to Jenna, and I wish you all the best with your relationship as well.
Thank
darling.
you.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Good. I hope your relationship stuff helps. I think that was really sound advice about loving people the way they need to be loved, not the way that you love. I think that's like brilliant advice. I kind of hold that one with me too. It was like helpful. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to drop. Help for sure. Awesome. I wish you all the very best. I'm gonna have to drop. I gotta get this dinner ready for this kid. He's gonna be here in a little bit. So, I love y'all dearly. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you're not following, please do. But if you don't, I wish you the best in your life. And if you do follow, I wish you an even better life. No, I'm just kidding. No, but honestly, I hope to see y'all soon. Have a good rest of your night. If I have the energy, I'll come back on tonight. But if not, I'll see you guys really soon. I'm not sure. I have daddy duty all day tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll have energy tomorrow night. But anyway, love you mucho. You have a good day too. Have a good night. Thanks, guys. Catch you on the next